getting $67.5 billion to spend on this project? Where are we getting $45 billion to spend on Spark? Where are we getting the money to give you $1 billion in the Solidarity Program? A give back to 50,000 Jamaicans who did not receive any benefits at all. On PATH or any of the social safety net, and they did not receive the reverse tax credit. Where did that come from?
IMF Executive Board approves $968 million under the precautionary and liquidity line, and $764 million under the Resilience and Sustainability Facility for Jamaica.
Just for clarity, all you see my skin off in big bumbo clad teeth them up there, sir. A $268 billion that Iman Nigel borrow from IMF.
Fully done.
March 2, 2023. The Executive Board of the International Monetary Fund approved a 24-month arrangement under the Precautionary and Liquidity Line PLL in the amount of $968 million. The Executive Board also approved $764 million under the newly created Resilience and Sustainability Facility RSF. The 24-month arrangements will provide insurance against global risks and strengthen physical and fiscal resilience to climate change, advance decarbonization of the economy, and manage transition risks. Washington, D.C., the Executive Board of the International Monetary Fund IMF approved a 24-month arrangement under the Precautionary and Liquidity Line PLL with access of $968 million, 190% of quota, to provide insurance against risks from higher commodity prices, a global slowdown, tighter than envisaged global financial conditions, and new COVID outbreaks. The Executive Board also approved an arrangement under the Resilience and Sustainability Facility RSF for $764 million, 150% of quota, to strengthen physical and fiscal resilience to climate change.
It's associated with millions of dollars linked to the Prime Minister. Now, where did the money come from, and how are these companies funding their operations? The details from Andrea Chisholm.
In Primetime News Tuesday, we told you about Positive Media Solutions Limited, a company linked to Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness and incorporated in October 2020. At the time, the company had 100 shares, 99 of which were held by Imperium, another company associated with Dr. Holness. In 2022, the shares were given to Andrew Matthew Holness, the son of the Prime Minister. So what is Positive Media and what does the company do? According to the Integrity Commission report, it manages the intellectual property of the Prime Minister's digital domain, such as social media accounts. Positive Media rents media equipment, plans and manages events, and provides social media management and communication for clients. Such clients include the Positive Jamaica Foundation, also operated by the Prime Minister, West Central St. Andrew Trust, which bears the name of the Prime Minister's constituency, the Jamaica Labour Party, and another company called Green Emerald Trading. Despite having those clients, the Integrity Commission said Positive Media filed a nil tax return for 2021 and 2022. That means the entity did not declare any income or expenses for the years stated. However, the management account statement of Positive Media indicated the company earned over $20 million for the year ending 2021. In 2021 and 2022, Positive Media also transferred millions to Imperium, close to 67 million Jamaican dollars and almost 42,000 US dollars. The money was described as short-term loans and advances. Now, the Integrity Commission also pointed out that Green Emerald, a client of Positive Media, lent Positive Media over $20 million between March 2021 and May 2022. Positive Media paid back the money to Green Emerald by transferring money from Imperium. Another interesting tax development, Green Emerald also filed a nil tax return for 2021, and for its 2022 tax returns, it declared income of over $355,000. Based on its preliminary assessment, the Integrity Commission says the tax returns filed by Green Emerald do not demonstrate that the company has sufficient income to provide over $20 million in loans at the time. It also raises serious concerns about tax compliance. However, the Integrity Commission admits a company may be in a position to offer loans, though operating at a loss. Based on the findings, the Integrity Commission reiterated the need for the Financial Investigations Division and the Tax Administration Jamaica to probe the matter and find out if the companies are operating within the law. That's because there are questions about the income-generating capacity of the companies based on the money identified in their accounts. And
fully done.